there's a big, like, there's arguments that go back and forth about how often you need to post. So let's say Instagram obviously is a big one. Do you post constantly because that can get annoying, or do you post like once a week? Like, it's hard to how do people kind of figure out that rhythm of how often they should be posting, or does it really matter?
I think in a sense it does matter, but I'm gonna give my opinion on what you just said and then how to combat this if you're struggling posting. So I personally I have my clients make goals what they feel comfortable with. So I don't want to tell anyone to post more than they feel comfortable with because the quantity doesn't matter as much as the quality, right? But if you're sitting here and you're like, oh, I just like have no idea what to post or how often, I would say make a goal for yourself to post on your Instagram story or your Facebook story or on I don't know about TikTok so much, but those two I would suggest posting on your story once a day. I would suggest posting on your feed maybe like 3-4 times a week. And honestly, right now, video content is becoming so relevant in businesses.
Mhm.
So making a goal to at least once a week putting out some sort of video content is so important right now.
Mhm.
Um, and then I would love to tell your followers how to combat this because I feel like a lot of times business owners don't have a lot of time. Entrepreneurs, a lot of the time, I don't know if a lot of your followers or our listeners are entrepreneurs, are they?
Yeah, a lot of them are their own businesses. So yeah, they don't have a lot of
Yeah,
time.
right. So, right. Like what business owner has a ton of time to create content? So what I like to tell people to do is what's called batching. So like to set aside an hour or two, once a week or so. And I like to create all the content for the week so I can just post it and not have to worry about it anymore.
Yes, that's a good idea. Now, would you recommend using like a scheduling platform or actually doing it yourself, like taking the time throughout the week?
You
You
could
have it
do,
ready.
yeah. Yeah, you could totally do either. What I would suggest doing is I know Instagram, for example, has analytics that say when your followers are the most active on certain days. So if you do want to schedule it, I would go into your analytics, see what time they're the most active and schedule the post during that time.
That would make it so much easier because, yeah, social media is such like, if you really were doing it, it is a full-time job. It's crazy.
Yes,
You have
it
to
is.
post stuff.
I the apps I like are called that I know people in my industry use are called Planoly and Later. Those are really good apps to get to schedule out content if you need to do that.
Oh, okay. I actually haven't heard of any of those. So that's good. I will link that in this below in the show notes or something so people can look it at.
Yeah, I'm not trying to gatekeep. I hate when people gatekeep. So that's what people in my industry use if you want to use that for yourself.
Okay.